Today is the 7th of January 2019. In 1 week, the Washington State Legislature is going to convene with one of the largest Democratic majorities we've had since the 1940s. I think it is, when I crunched the numbers during the primary, it was going to be the largest since FDR, and I think it is. But the point being that over the last 3 years, I've been working incredibly hard on doing climate justice work. Was on the Carbon Washington team. I've been lobbying every year since then. I think there have been some bills with Western votes that I did for the climate as well, though that was mostly focusing on student advocacy. But this is the opportunity of a lifetime to make significant progress on the climate today. Now, I was thinking about what I could do for this video. And there are hundreds of videos on YouTube right now discussing exactly why climate change is a problem and why we need to do something. You can read all of that. The scientific research is there. This is about politics. Right now, we need policy that is going to work. This means policy needs to do a couple things. Number one, it needs to not exempt big oil and big coal and other industries which pollute our environment, poisoning our air and our water. It needs to be universal. Number two, it needs to increase exponentially. It needs to grow over time at a stable rate that businesses will be able to plan on and then adjust their energy use accordingly to make certain that they will be sustainable as soon as possible. The best policy I can think of would be a carbon tax which increases exponentially, which gives an incentive to move to renewables and the incentive to innovate in the renewable energy sector because there will be demand for it, and also the ability plan really helps businesses so they're not being surprised and avoids recessions, which is something everybody wants. No one wants a recession. And from all of that, we need to not exempt businesses that pollute. That was the problem with Inslee's bill. That was the problem with the Alliance's bill. Carbon Washington is the only bill that has not exempted big oil, and so we need to do that. This is the chance of a lifetime. I hope you will, if you live in Washington State, write to your legislator. If you live in another state, write to your legislator and say, this is important. The timeline for how much time we have to stop global warming effectively is shortening, and we needed to do it in 2000, but thanks to the Electoral College, that didn't happen. So we need to do it now. This is our opportunity, and I hope you will write to your legislator and get on to do lobby days, which will be coming up within a couple weeks, and I will probably do some informational videos about there soon. Legislature starts in 1 week today. Go fight, win.